what's up, guys? So, one thing I wanted to go over with you real quick is how I've been doing my time management lately. I follow a system called Getting Things Done, and the person who introduced this to me was Brian Rose from London Real, who has been my business coach, but who I followed long before he was ever my business coach. You can actually check London Real out here on YouTube or on iTunes, or you can check them out via the London Real Academy, which I'm also a part of. One of the things I've been doing is following this system called Getting Things Done, and he had the author of the book, David Allen, on his show for an interview. And when I listened to the audiobook, and it was actually really helpful because prior to that I was following the Stephen Covey Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, but he has a company called Franklin Covey, which has these planners with a prioritization system, which works really well and used to work really well when I didn't have so much stuff going on. But this is actually a lot easier for me because I get to actually visualize everything. I'm going to show you how it works. The first thing I do is I put everything in an Evernote. And so the problem is that because it's in my Evernote, it's not visually in front of me, but I need a master place to put everything. I need a master list. So I keep that master list in my Evernote, and I have folders for everything I need to do. So I've got folders for content creation. I've got folders for errands that I have to do. I have folders for different emails that come in. And as they come in, I take care of them. As they come in, I have them filtered to go directly into my Evernote. If you don't have Evernote, though, that's okay, because what I'm about to show you is the most basic thing in the world. Basically, I use these Post-it notes. Now, I'm not the most organized person in the world, so Post-it notes are not a good way of permanently keeping records of everything, so that's where Evernote comes in for me. But basically what I do, and I don't know if you can see this, but I keep a series of Post-it notes on my desk. The first one up here is kind of a master list with everything that I have to do this week. And then the other notes are basic things that I've prioritized that I absolutely have to get done. So as I go through my day, what I do is I fill out my master list first, basically inputting everything off of my Evernote. And I've got a bunch of different things on here. I have a fitness blog, I have podcast prep, I've got marketing, I've got a new t-shirt ideas that I have to do, I've got vlogs, I've got a website I have to build for something that's coming up, I've got to pay my taxes, I've got a fitness product that I have to promote, and I have social media stuff that I have to do. So basically what I do is you can't do more than 3 to 5 things in a day, 3 to 5 big things. And so what I will do is I'll write down my most important things here, and then out of this mass of notes, what I'll do is I'll take 3 of them. I'll select 3 of the most important things, and then I'll put them on the other side of my desk. And so that's how I've been keeping track of everything. And every time I get something done, I pick up the Post-it note, scrunch it up, and then I throw it in, and then I mark it in my Evernote that it is complete. That's kind of complicated. Everybody's brain works differently, but the point here is that what you have to do is come up with a system for doing things. One of the problems I think a lot of us face is that we're unable to kind of correlate the contents of our brains. We're unable to kind of, really focus on anything that's important to us because we can't figure out what's important. So we don't know where to start. So you've got to come up with a system for prioritizing what's important for you. And every day what you have to ask yourself is this: what can I do today that will make my life better? What single task can I get done today that will make my life better? And amongst those tasks that are there on your desk or wherever you list them out, you need to select that one thing that you need to get that done that day to make your life better. For me, today was working on the next episode of Chris Albert's Warrior Soul podcast, which is going to be about one of my heroes, Chesty Puller. That should be an extremely interesting podcast to do. I really enjoyed researching it. This book is absolutely awesome, and it is available on the Warrior Soul Fitness store if you want to check it out. We do have a bookstore on Warrior Soul Fitness. It's been an absolutely awesome experience researching him. I can't wait to talk about him tomorrow. So I'm getting my microphone fired up, getting the batteries charged. I'm going to have the house to myself tomorrow, and I'm going to spend about an hour and a half talking about my hero, Chesty Puller. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I love you all. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, keep going. Don't give up. Keep pushing forward. Make yourself better every day. Yeah, I just had a bunch of freaking coffee.